Hello, my name is Ekkeking, and this is Taskness, and welcome back to another episode of Generate Task. Last episode, we left off doing my favorite achievement, which was a Death Note reference for anyone who got that, and yeah, now we have to go do the Tree Gnome Village quest so we can do the evil tree thing. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna go and head to the Tree Gnome Village to do that quest. That's the Tree Gnome Village completed, which also brought us the 40 attack, so we can now wield adamant equipment. So I'm here at an evil tree now, so I think I just gotta complete it. So I'm gonna try and do that and see if an achievement pops up, but I think if I do complete it, that should just be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this and then see if I get anything from it. There we go, that's task completed. So let's get back to the sheet and get our next task. My next task is to obtain the Uraeus and the Aphon from Dunkelfight. So I think I just gotta go back to their lair and just do the same thing you have to do in the quest to find something shiny in the dungs. So yeah, let's go there and try to find it. There is the Aton, that's the shield, so that's one down and just one more to go. And there is Uraeus, so that's task completed, so let's get back to the sheet. The next task is to obtain a long or curved bone, so I just need to start killing big bone droppers. So I don't know if I want to go hill giants or if I just want to go mogres to see if I can get more of their rares. I don't know yet. I think I'm just gonna start going to hill giants and see where I go from there. I have been here quite a while now, but I did just unlock level 37 magic, which does get me protect from magic for if I ever need it. After hitting 50 magic, I quickly came to the Champions Guild to see if they updated any drops since the last time I've been here, and I got this Mystic Trader here. So I ended up buying Mystic Wand and Orb that you can see me wear, and then I also ended up buying all this Mystic stuff. But I do need level 50 defense for it. Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna focus on defense now at the Hill Giants, and then we can wear that. They don't sell the body. I assume the guy from Dragon Slayer probably sells that now as well. So that's actually quite a nice addition. I also know I can come here for Blue Dragonite, and I already knew I could come here for Rune. Because I think they used to sell Green Dragonite, but with the whole, defense changes and all that, Dragonite didn't really change. But yeah, I'll have a bit of a gear update, a couple of levels. I'm level 46 now, so I'm not that far off. So I'll be able to stay a bit longer in my trips. Well, no, actually, I'll just be able to bring a bit less food because I'm usually eating just to get the herb drops and all that. So let's go back to the hill giants and try to get this bone now. Just made a quick stop at Vanica to get a Slayer task on the way. He has assigned me Moss Giants, so I might use one of the Slayer tokens I got from doing the thieving and Menaphos and go and kill Moss Giants because they would drop it as well. So I think I am just going to quickly do that and then see if he will assign me Hill Giants because that's what I was really going for, and then see if he assigns me that and hope I get quite lucky with that. Most giants are weak to melee, so I'm just gonna quickly go ahead, mine some luminite and some adamantite and just quickly make myself a full adamant 2 set so I can go ahead and kill them. Just got a curved bone instead of a long bone, so that'll do as well, and that's quite weird. I would get that before, so yeah, if I ever need the other one, it's only the longbow, which should be easier. I do think I killed quite a lot of hill giants, so I'm under drop rate, but I'm over drop rate, of course. No, the other way around, on the curved bone. But yeah, that's very nice. That's task completed. My next task is sending 200 Stardust to Stardust Sprite, which means I need to do the Fallen Stars minigame or whatever it is. Need to figure out where that is. I don't think 200 should be that much. So the sheet is different now. It's integrated into a website, which in fairness is much easier and it's really fast compared to what my sheet was, so I must have definitely done something wrong there. But I've completed all the tasks I could find. I can't do the super secret tasks until they come up, so when one of them comes up, I'll take it off, and if there's anything that comes up and I'm like, oh, I've already done that, I'll do it that way because I couldn't really upload my sheet into it because my sheet is really broken. So I thought I'd just end it in manually off of memory, and then after that, if I'm getting a task I've already done, I'll just have to fill it in myself. But the sheet is looking nice in a darker color, which is always nice because, dark mode for the win. But yeah, let's go ahead and to the Stardust. Right, just brought in the 200 Stardust and he gave us 20 gold stone spirits for it, but that is task completed, so we can get back and generate our next task. The next task I've got to do is obtain the King Slime Stop Hat, which is obtained from Eva after the Once Upon a Slime quest. That must be a newish quest, I think, because I've never heard of it. So yeah, I'll go do Once Upon a Slime and then get that reward. That's Once Upon a Slime completed. There we go. That is the top hat we've got now as a cosmetic, so that is task completed. So our next task is to create 25 anti-poisons. So I'm first gonna check out my bank and see if I got any Marantils and maybe some unicorn horn dust. And then if we don't, we'll probably go kill some chaos druids and unicorns to get the ingredients. So we have 12 clean Marantils, so I'm just gonna go to Chaos Druids and see if they drop any more for me, and then after that we'll just get us some unicorn horns. Just completed a couple games of the Ekkeking cache and we got our first piece of the Diviner's gear, which is a passive task, so that's one of the 5 passive tasks we need to do. So I'm probably gonna continue do this, hope I get some other pieces until I figure out some of the other tasks, as I'm now currently just focusing on main tasks, but yeah, that's one of those 5 passive tasks we have to do completed. Just discovered Lucifer the Cat, which is also another passive task, and I know I'm being contradictive by doing another passive task, but I shouldn't just be doing passive tasks like I'm doing right now. But yeah, that's another passive task down. There we go, that's 25 anti-poison trees in my inventory, so that is task completed, so we can generate the next one. The next task on the list is to obtain a gnome ball by scoring 5 goals in a game of gnome ball, so let's head to the gnome stronghold and play some gnome ball. Here we go, we've got our gnome ball, so that is task completed, so let's get to the sheet and get the next task. Our next task is to find a needle in a haystack, and I think I know exactly where those haystacks are, so this will be a quick task. So by searching these hay bales here, I should be getting a needle. There we go, that was the one, so that is task completed. My next task is to acquire 100% sprite focus 5 times without losing focus on the time sprite. So I've seen those things when I did archaeology before, so I don't know if I've actually already done it or not. So I have to figure out how I know if I've got 100%. I can't find it in the achievements, which I find odd. So I might just have to ask in the clan chat, because I'm not quite sure how to know this task is completed. But with all that being said, I'm just gonna try and do it. There we go. That's the achievement done. It's called Hey, look over here. So that is the achievement done. So we can get back to the sheet and get our next task. Our next task, obtain a breedable pair of rabbits, which is really nice because that will unlock us player-owned farms, which is very nice for farming. I've been wanting to unlock player-owned farms for a while, but it was locked behind this achievement. We got it later than I wanted to, but it is in the beginner tier, so I mean still early stages for the account anyway. So yeah, let's go to Artie and get those rabbits. There we go. We got our 2 rabbits, so that is task completed. So we can get back to the sheet and get our next task. Next task is find the totem of intimidation top by searching rubble on Anachronia. I think that is the last of the totem pieces I've got to find. I know there's some I've got to buy from the Herbie store, but I think that's the last one of those. So let's go back there and search for that last piece. There we go, and that's our totem of intimidation top. So another quick task. So let's get back to the sheet. Obtain a pair of dark mystic gloves. So let's head to Banshees and get them killed. See if we can get any ghost drops or whatever. I don't know if they drop anything other special, so yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll knock down 2 tasks at once. I just got a fancy little drop there. It's a Benchy Champion Scroll. I don't know if that's a task somewhere, or if it's just a thing you can get and do. But yeah, we got that. I've not really been keeping track of how many I've killed, and I don't think you can see how many you've killed, but I've not killed that many. I do know the boots. They're a 1 in 512 drop, so I assume I'm still under 512. but yeah, that's a very nice drop for me. Here at the Herbie Werby to get a herb bag. This will help me do the benches I'm slaying because they do drop quite a lot of herbs. And it also is a passive task, so I've worked at that for the last 2 weeks to get that. So that's another passive task completed, and that will heavily help us with doing those benches. That's the diviner footwear, another cache, so that's another passive task down, so that's 4 out of 5 now, which is quite nice. I'm also now at 45 divination, which means I can do the second thing of the caches, because I could only use the 1 pointers. Now I can do the 2 pointers, which will increase my chances of getting the footwear and all that, because I think the way you get it is you get half a percentage chance for every point you get. So if you get 100 points, you have 50% chance of getting one of the pieces if you don't already own it. So I've only done 3 caches, so getting 2 pieces is quite lucky for me at this point. But now that I've done that, I'm just gonna go back to benches and then maybe see if I can get into the next cache or see what else I can do for another passive task. Got ourselves some Ghost Hunter goggles, so I don't know if that's a passive task or a task of any sort, so I'll look into that, but Ghost Hunter drops always nice. So we're here in the sheet, and I've just gone to the easy tier, typed in Ghost, and here it is, obtain unique from Ghost, which the Ghost Hunter goggles are a part of, so I can complete that. And that's passively we've just completed our first easy task. As you can see, I've completed 1 out of 167, so that's already a task down before we could even start them, so that's really nice. Just at 50 defense, 50 range, and we also hit now over 50 constitution, so we can use Tusk as ref on Slayer tasks, which is nice. Gonna look for upgrades. I don't actually remember if I bought those ranged and melee upgrades when I went to get the Mystic, but I'll have a look at that. Another thing, when I was bringing in the last task, I noticed that the incense burner is also a rare drop, and I do think I got that, so I'll check my bank as well. When I'm showing you my new gear, I'll probably have it in my inventory if I do have it. So I've bought whatever I could, which is everything except for the body, because again, I do think that's locked by the Dragon Slayer task. Not gonna buy rune yet, because maybe I'll just be able to craft it at one point, which seems much smarter, and I do mean smitting by that, but you know, that seems quite self-explanatory when I say craft for that. I do have the deployable herb burner here, so let me just double check the sheet and see if that's a task, because that could be another easy task completed, and the champion scroll actually is a hard task. However, I do need to kill the Banshee champion, so I'm not gonna kill her until I get that task, but it does mean I won't have to grind for it, which is nice. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna go back to Banshees and hope I get this drop soon, because I've definitely killed over 500 by now. Back here in the sheet first to bring in another ghost unique, so I'll quickly show you the uniques. So I don't know if I've unlocked the ability, I'll have to check that at one point. But the others are just the ghostly equipment, ghostly essence. You need 100 of it. I've only got 1, and I literally just got that drop on my last kill, I think, or like in the last 10 kills of the hitting 50 defense and all that. Another one is the ectoplasmaire, and then the deployable herb burner, which I do have, so I can bring in another of these tasks. And that's another ghost unique done, so that's 2 more in the easy tasks. So I don't particularly mind getting more of these during this assignment, but I would just like to finish it, as I do know there's a light mystic gloves one on the beginner tier as well, which I think is a lot worse, because you need the mirror shield for that creature. So yeah, let's hope we get that drop soon, as I've been very weirdly lucky and unlucky. I've been lucky with rare drops like the curved bone and then the champion scroll, but I've not been lucky with normal drops like the dark mystic gloves. I guess I'm not unlucky yet, but I was definitely unlucky with the long one, because I think I did kill near 900 hill giants. And then I killed Mogres before that for the flippers. I didn't kill that many, and then I had my Slayer task, so I was nearing almost tripling the drop rate on that. Well, 2.5 times. And then I get the curved bone way under drop rate. So don't know what the luck on this account is, but it's weird. There we go, just got that Dark Mystic gloves as a drop. I think I'm at around 700-ish kills in total, maybe? Somewhere around there. So I'm not gone too far over, but yeah, that's task completed. So let's get to the sheet and hope we don't get Light Mystic Glove. So our next task is to complete the Beginner Lumbridge Achievement Diary, so let's head to Lumbridge and do those tasks. That was quick and easy. I just completed all of the tasks, so let's get the rewards from Jack. And he should be giving me them right now, but he's got quite a lot long dialogue. So there we go. We got the Explorer's Ring 1, which is better than the Ring of Potency. So let's equip that. And then let's get this Antique Lamp, which is 500 XP. What do I want to put that on? 500 XP might not be a Herbler one, but I'll probably just put it in Herbler anyways, because it's a pain. So with that, that's the Lumbridge beginners done. So let's get back to the sheet and get our next task. Next task is to attempt to crush a gargoyle in the infernal source. So I can access the source by completing Embrace of the Chaos Mystery. It says I need 29 archaeology, so maybe it's the pages you sometimes get in the infernal source. So I'm gonna look into that and see if I just need to get these pages and what to do for it. Crushing the gargoyle, I don't think it requires me to have 75 Slayer, because I don't think I just need to kill one. I think it's like a statue or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out how to get there. So to get these pages, I first need to do the Founder's Journal pages, and then that will get me inside of the place I need to be to get the other pages. And then if I get those pages, I can finally get the gargoyle that I need to destroy. So yeah, let's get on to that. Just placed in all the crests, so I think I can just go through the secret passage now. It is a bit weird because I've only got 3 of the pages, while the mini quest does say it requires all of them, so I don't know if I accidentally destroyed one of them at one point. I don't really know. It looks like I am here, so now gotta figure out how I gotta get to the next bit through this now. So yeah, let's go ahead and figure that stuff out. Yeah, when I look into the book, it does say I don't have the third page yet. So I don't think it's in my bank. Let me just double check that. Owner, no. So it is a bit weird. I managed to clear it. So maybe the wiki's not quite right on that you actually need all the pages for the mini quest. So I'll try to get all the pages of the next one. But if it does require me to get this one extra page, I'll just go back to it to see if I can find it. So yeah, now I'm here, so I'm gonna be probably going into all of them to also get their relics. So yeah, let's get on with that. Just got Goldit's diary page 3, which should be my last page. So now I can do that little archaeology quest thingy, and then we should be able to do the gargoyle smash thingy to complete the task. So here we are, about to crush one of the gargoyles. So let's just try and use the hammer on one of them. And there we go, that's achievement completed. I must say this place looks really cool. I like what they've done with this place, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get our next task. The next task on the list is another achievement set, and it's the Mortania one. I think that's the second to last one, and it's a bit annoying because the only one left after this one's the Sears one, but I can't complete the Sears one in one day because I think you need to brew something for it, which takes a couple of days. So that's a bit annoying. I would have loved to get that way earlier, the Sears one. But yeah, another achievement diary set to be able to knock out of the way. So let's go to Canifis and start doing these tasks. With all that being said, I am gonna end the episode off right here. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe for more content just like this. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.